Hey, welcome back to the channel, you guys. I just finally got done with season 4 of Stranger Things. Now, this is my most anticipated uh, uh, show on Netflix. Now, Netflix got a lot of stuff on there I like. Now, this is not going to be no review. This is just me telling you about how I feel. Like, I've been jacked up to see. There's a lot of streaming services that I have. Like, I got HBO Max. My most anticipated show on there was Flight Attendant season 2. But the one on Netflix, a lot of people was watching Ozark, and they told me about Ozark, and I just couldn't get into Ozark, but I could tell it's a very good, show. And so they actually had their show, their season wrap up, and I had a lot of people that was anticipated looking forward to watching that Ozark, and it also did the same thing that. Well, it did it first, but it did the same thing the Stranger Things did. Season 4 was split up, split it up in two. So I kept hearing everybody go, "Oh man, Ozark's fantastic," and all I kept saying was, "Yeah, well, Stranger Things is about to drop, man." I said, "I'm gonna watch my show." I said, "I'm hearing y'all talk about your show, so I'm gonna talk about mine." And they said, "Yeah," and they said, "I'm looking forward to that too," because they like Ozark, but they also like Stranger Things. I'm not a big Ozark fan, but I could tell it's a good show. But this is by far the best series out of all the ones that they had. Now I love I love all season 1, season 2, season 3, but season 4, man, season 4. What gets me about season 4? Season 4 had hour long episodes. The first episode on season 4 was hour and 18 minutes, and then the second one was an hour and 17 minutes, and then the third one was an hour and 4 minutes, and the fourth one was an hour and 19 minutes, and the episode 5 was an hour and 16 minutes. It took me like episode 6 was an hour and 15 minutes, and episode 7 was an hour and 38 minutes, which was just freaking phenomenal. And wow, I'm telling you, it's weird though. My lighting's getting messed up because it's getting ready to storm outside. Sorry about the lighting, but I felt like I was on a adventure when I was watching this. I felt like I was on an adventure. I really did. I mean, each episode. I mean, it was like Elle getting bullied in school and she doesn't have her power anymore. I think her and Finn's not into each other. She can tell that Finn's not into each other. And then you got, oh man, you got each one seems like they go off in their own little adventure. And then you got, yeah, Hawkins, man, the sheriff, man, he's stuck in that, he's stuck in that prison, that Russian prison. And then it's just that Max girl. I love her. Wait, he flushed out a lot of characters in this, and they also had some new characters. Man, they had some new characters in here that was just awesome, just awesome. I love how they brought the new characters in here. It was so weird because the first time I started watching this, at first it took me a while to get through this. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to get into this or not because I was so jacked up to watch this. And I think what was bothering me was that I was tired. I was working out 4 days a week, and I got to get my sleep to go to work. And I was like, man, and then I was like, my God, these episodes are long. But then after I started getting into it, then I was cool. One thing about Netflix is a lot of people are putting Netflix down because I know Netflix has got a lot of problems right now, but I hope Netflix bounce back. But they need to get an award for this. They need to get an award. I don't know what, Stranger Things Part 4, Season 4, Part 2. We got July 1st to see where that's on. But man, I tell you what, man, there was a part where, oh man, I could just go on. They go to Nevada, and there's parts where they go to Nevada, and this one guy, man, he smokes pot, and then the other guy that was, I was going to write down all the characters' names, but I just didn't feel like doing it. I know you guys watched it, but God, it's just. Then there's a part where they made it to Russia, and then that one guy that just, I don't know. It's just good. I just cannot explain the words about how much it did not let me down. It really did not let me down. As far as you want me to, I don't think you guys want me to do a review, because as most of y'all follow me that's on here, I don't do reviews. I just talk. But geez, man, it just some of the things that they came up with, man, and some of the new characters that they incorporated in this, man, it's just, man, I tell you, man, I'm surprised, man. I'm almost sad to see it end. You know what I mean? I'm almost sad to see it end. It's kind of weird because as much as I love, Netflix, I wouldn't mind getting a box set of Stranger Things, just to have a 4K box set, just for the heck of it, man. That's how much I was looking forward to it. So anyway, I'm real happy with this. I just thought I'd just drop me a little video just to tell you guys how much it did not let me down. Because like I said, I was at work, and I got people at work that got Netflix too, because a lot of people have Netflix. But all I kept hearing about was Ozark. And he goes, oh my God, man, Ozark was freaking phenomenal, man. It just was like... And then I seen on YouTube where a lot of people was talking about, how good Ozark was. And I kept telling people, I said, man, I could tell it's a good show, man. I just cannot get into that type of show, man. I could tell it's a good. I told him, I said, I could tell it's good. I said, I could tell it's good. Then all I kept telling him was like, well, I said, man, my Stranger Things going to be dropping here pretty soon. I said, and then I can come to work and tell you guys. And then they would all go like, oh, well, I can't wait till that drops too, because they like Ozark as well. And I heard a lot of good things about Ozark. They said it was good. And now here's the thing. The way that I watch Netflix, I wouldn't mind seeing Netflix drop some of their top tier. I said top tier. Once a week. They ought to do a once a week thing. Like for instance, they ought to drop the first 2 episodes so you can get the feel, and then drop each episode week by week. That's what I would do. I would stretch it out to where when something else comes in, it can come in like on the tail end of when they're getting ready to go out. That way they can keep their subscribers. Because I don't really think Netflix would lose a lot. They already lost a ton of subscribers. And I know everybody's like, oh, praise the Lord, hallelujah. Yeah, it just kills me how evil people are when it comes to seeing a company, for $20. I mean, what more can you ask for? You drop $20 easily a week. You probably spend double that. Netflix got so much stuff to offer for just the $20. I think mine's like $19 or some cent a month. Whoop-de-damn-do. You know what I mean? But anyway, I know I'm ranting, but Netflix did a real good job with this. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. I hope towards the end of the year they get an honorable mention in some type of award, because, man, those kids and those new characters that they incorporated in this, man, and some of the kills and some of the creepiness and some of the this thing did not disappoint. But anyway, that's all I got. God bless and take care. You gotta stay safe out there. This world is getting crazy out here, man. I truly mean that. So we'll catch you in the next video. We'll see you. Drop a like. Sometimes, I don't like to say that much. But anyway, we'll see you.